All right, gentlemen, get the instructions in the back. Obey my command. Protect yourself at all times. Right here is good. Right here is good. Touch him if you like. Come out of the belt.
6-round bantamweight bout. Lawrence Newton, 15-0, 7 knockouts. He's in the light green with, I guess, some sequin cheetah print, I guess you could call that. Erik Ruiz, 17-8, 7 knockouts. He's in the, I'll call it, the Philadelphia Eagle green trunks.
Okay.
The best team in the National Football League, by the way. As we are ready for our 6-round bantamweight bout. Mark Abrams joined by Christy Martin and Carl King gracing us with his presence at ringside. Carl?
Thank you, man. It's good to be anxious to see this one.
And as we know the Boynton Beach resident, Carl King.
Yeah, man. This is the first time in my entire career that I've met a boxer from Boynton Beach.
Good right from Ruiz to the body. Ruiz is a tough kid. Like we said, he's been in with 5 world champions. He's never been stopped.
It's going to be a tall order for Newton, but it'll also be an opportunity for him to make a real statement that, hey, you know, I'm ready to make a dent in this weight class, and I want to put one of those big belts around my waist.
Newton's been out of the ring for almost 2 years. January 2022, he won a 10-round unanimous decision over Mario Hernandez, and he tore his rotator cuff.
I think he had to have that repaired, surgically repaired. He's been out for a while, but he has Kevin Cunningham, and I see Stacy McKinley over there in the corner.
You know what? I think if he can take a couple rounds and knock the rust off, but he had a ton of amateur fights, a lot of amateur fights. And that could prove to be beneficial for him tonight.
Yeah, he told us about 300 amateur fights.
Yeah. That's quite a few.
And you know he's been getting great work in the gym, and Kevin's been pushing him to make sure that shoulder's ready to go again.
Well, Kevin did tell me he's extremely talented. He's got a wonderful skill set. So he's showing some good boxing skills as we see right now.
And Newton told us he's very motivated by that gym. You know, and his gym mates, that being Adrian Broner, Bang Williams, Devon Williams, who we saw earlier, Erickson Lubin in that gym as well.
He's showing, I mean, he has really good hand speed, patience, mixing up his punches with nice combinations.
Well, he told me he fought Teofimo Lopez about 20 times as an amateur. Wow. So, and according to him, he won more than 15 of them, so I'm going what he says. So that's pretty good.
Absolutely, they're both Florida guys, so I'm sure they saw each other many times.
I'll have to get the story from Teofimo. We got to get his side. It's a political season, so we got to get equal time here.
Okay.
Right from Ruiz misses. End of round 1, scheduled for 6. Bantamweights. Lawrence Newton, Erik Ruiz.
Can settle in here. We're gonna have a really good little test here for 6 rounds.
Yeah,
Lawrence Newton's not a big puncher. He throws a lot of really sharp combinations, and this kid hasn't been stopped any. No,
it looks. Newton just showing me a few little, you know, like some boxing skills, and he seems to be really. You know, I think that's his forte.
Absolutely sharp. He's throwing really crisp left hook, right hand.
But these guys also need to be tested as well. You know what I mean? Every fight's not easy, as you can see in here in the replay. You know, he's utilizing his superior hand speed. But now, as the fight goes on, let's see what develops on this.
Are we going to see something start to come back?
Yeah. That's right.
Round 2. Lawrence Newton and Erik Ruiz. Check in from time to time in between fights. Big audience all throughout the social media platforms, Don King Productions social media. People enjoying the coverage tonight of the People's Championship.
You know, Ruiz is from Oxnard, you know, and you got to wonder if, you know, Robert Garcia's camp.
I would imagine he's been in that gym at least a handful of times.
And if he worked in that gym, he's got some really good work out there.
I know he fought a lot on those Thompson boxing shows out in California. I mean, that's one of the best breeding grounds of fighters, the past 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
That was definitely like the minor leagues of boxing, getting everybody ready for the Don Kings of the world.
Go Alex.
We love Alai.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Good left hook
nice
from
left hook.
Ruiz. Good right again, and he hurt Newton. Newton got rocked by that right hand. Ruiz going after Newton now. A left hook from Ruiz and a right hand. Right again from Ruiz. Newton seems to have his legs back a little bit. Uppercut from Ruiz now driving Newton back to the ropes again.
Newton landed a good right hand, though, as he was going backwards.
It's a tough test coming off a 2-year layoff. Right?
Hard left from Ruiz.
Both guys have been out of the ring for a while, Carl.
Yeah, well, that's...
Erik's been out for 5 years.
5
and
years.
Newton's been out for 2. Right?
Tough.
It's tough to come back against other guys at this level.
But look, 5 years. I remember Ali was out for 3.5, and he was never the same. So, that's tough.
Good.
Tough, tall order.
Nice left hook to the body for Ruiz. Newton trying to flick the jab out. Escapes the right hand. Left hook misses from Ruiz. Bit of a punch-turning fight here in round 2. Comes Newton back with the jab and a right to the body.
Well, when that kind of punch is landed, then it leaves you for the rest of the fight always waiting. Oh, wow, there's always that puncher's chance.
That's
he
right.
might land one more like that.
We close round 2. Lawrence Newton in a bit of trouble. He got rocked by a big left hook. I'm sure our great production team will give us the replay. Right on cue. So what do you guys see here?
Straight right hand.
Actually, it was a right hand. That could have been ruled a knockdown. Did his gloves actually touch the canvas?
I thought they did. He may have gotten away with a knockdown there.
I don't know if they can cue that up again real quick, but I thought his glove may have hit the canvas. Good left hook again from Ruiz.
That would be all it takes. It's the glove touch.
That's it.
Well, if they did, he got away with that one. That's actually a point.
Exactly. If this fight, this fight's only 6 rounds,
Right.
so all points are magnified, in the shorter rounds, shorter distance, with the rounds. If you were going 8, 10, 12 rounds, you might be able to make it up a little bit easier. Not as easy in a 6-round fight.
Absolutely. A round can make all the difference in the world.
You can kind of see Ruiz is trying to set that right hand up again.
Well, it worked before, so I don't blame him.
What was that?
If it
ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's it.
Christy, let me ask you this. You say he's trying to set him up again for that right hand. Can a fighter focus too much on, the one thing that he just accomplished and maybe lose track of other things he needs to do in the ring?
Absolutely. But what I see is that he's waiting for this jab to come out. And as you can see, Newton throws a really good jab, but he brings it back low before he brings it back to his chin. He's just trying to time that right hand to come right back over the jab.
Newton lands a nice right and a nice jab to the body. Newton seems to be okay here in round 3.
It looks like, maybe he just needed that little wake-up call. That was it.
There it is again. The right hand and a left hook this time.
You got to watch that right hand.
Absolutely.
So Ruiz gets in a good right hand again and a decent left hook. Back to the jab for Lawrence Newton. Jab of the body.
And for the guy to be out 5 years, this guy is in incredible shape and seems to be tough guy.
And I think he took the fight on short notice, so maybe he was in the gym training for another fight, and then this opportunity presented itself. But if you're a fighter, you're a fighter. You stay ready at all times.
And he's still around the same weights he was fighting in we'll call it his first career.
Well, that's what a fighter should do, is stay ready.
Absolutely. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right?
And exactly. But not all fighters follow that rule.
But, I mean, especially the smaller guys, you're trying to stay around 118, 120, whatever the smaller weights are. That's pretty impressive to not fight for 5 years and still kind of hang around where you were 5 years ago.
And his body looks very good, so it doesn't, he was doing something.
Body shots from Lawrence Newton. Ruiz kind of acknowledges and nods at Newton. Left hook. And Newton lands a nice jab going backwards. He misses the right, ducks under the left hook.
I think they both have a little respect for each other because each one landed a punch, each one shook their head like, no, you didn't hurt me. And usually when you shake your head and say, no, it didn't hurt me, I felt it.
Yeah, exactly. That's typical.
Very close round there. Newton probably did more work in it, but Ruiz landed a couple decent shots in the middle. But I think at least a pretty good bounce back round for Newton that I think he's pretty much all the way back here as we get going to round 4.
I think things are beginning to warm up a bit for both guys.
And everyone on social media chiming in on this fight.
This is a really good competitive bout with both guys having very close to equal skills.
Now, this is a really good match. And it's about to get better.
I think the second half of the fight will be interesting.
Round 4 scheduled for 6. Carl, did you ever dream of the day where this fight be beamed around the world? People are commenting on the computers and everything in real time?
You know, it's amazing that the advancements of modern technology. It is incredible.
Some of the great shows, legendary shows, Don King Productions. Can you imagine the internet was around in those days?
Oh, and you wonder what's next. AI and the artificial guy fighting and winning? I don't know. Maybe we'll bring Ali or Sugar Ray Robinson back. Who knows?
Carl can manage him.
Absolutely. I'll take that.
There you go.
Imagine fighting with a robot over a purse.
Seems I've done that before.
Round 4, Erik Ruiz and Lawrence Newton.
Yeah, these guys are, it's like a chess match. You know, who's going to make a fatal mistake first?
Jab from Newton landed a moment ago.
Newton's been very busy, staying busy, kind of up on his toes, and seems like he has a little more energy, a little more life.
Yeah, he's definitely working the jab, going backwards. Ruiz trying to make something happen on the inside. He misses with the right hand. Little right sneaks in. Good jab from Newton.
Yeah, I don't think Newton wants to get hit with that right hand too often. That's been his Achilles heel tonight. Oh, nice.
Good right hand. Lawrence Newton now starting to step on the gas here in round 4. Lands an uppercut. Oh. Good right from Ruiz again. Good action here in round 4.
Well, they don't mind putting their neck in the fire. You know, they don't mind putting it out there.
Two veterans in the ring plying their trade. Good snapping shot again from the
Newton seems a little relaxed, a little confident, a lot confident. Like he thinks he knows something that Ruiz doesn't know.
And that's when you got to be careful, because that's when that right hand can slip in and turn the tide.
Yeah, Ruiz trying to stalk him when gets in a little left hand. Misses with the right. Erik Ruiz trying to apply the pressures. We're done round 4, scheduled for 6.
Well, this is by far the best action of the night.
For sure.
Very competitive fight. Especially, we knew Ruiz came in on pretty short notice.
Can you imagine if a guy like that 6 to 8 weeks? He looks to be a tough so-and-so, I tell you that.
Even though we're on the internet, there's some words we still can't say.
I got you. You know, I'm prone to slip. No, I'm just teasing.
You can see Newton definitely has his confidence rolling now. He's feeling comfortable, as you said, shaking off the rust.
Right.
Now we've been in 4 or 5 rounds, coming up to 5. Yeah,
Starting to feel it a little bit.
I think he's feeling it. I just hope he doesn't feel that right hand.
Yeah, after that one and the big punch he got hit earlier with, you don't want that one.
Round 5 scheduled for 6.
Looks like Ruiz is determined to get him with that right hand again. He's stepping up the pressure here.
Newton takes a little jog around the ring to get back into his fighting stance. Flashing the jab, right hand from Ruiz.
Nice check hook off of that right hand.
Ruiz trying to sneak that right in again. Left to the body from Erik Ruiz.
The right hand has been his most effective punch, but can't get away from the left hook either, because he does have a good left hook.
He does, so you can't just focus on one. You have
to
be aware of both.
The left again. Uppercut on the inside from Ruiz. Good, again, another good learning experience. A few of these fights we've had, especially last fight with Castro and Cruz, good learning experience.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a good learning experience for the undefeated Newton. Maybe it's a little too close for comfort for him.
These are the kind of fights I'm sure that Kevin Cunningham wants to see him in, really, so they can go back to the gym, know what they need to work on. One of those things would be bringing that left hand back to your chin after throwing a jab. But, you know, giving a feint before you throw a jab. Just the little things that I'm sure he's been doing. He's been out a long time.
Yeah. And it'll come back as he gets, more active and finds that rhythm.
We've seen such a drastic change already from rounds 1 and 2 to where, here we are at 5. And you can just see he's just relaxed. His body's relaxed. His mind is, much more fluid out there.
And he's aware of what's in front of him now.
He is.
Oh, nice shot. That's the shot you got to stay away from, if you can.
Nice trading jabs. Newton feels he's about 2 or 3 fights away from a big opportunity, but he's in with all he can handle now with Erik Ruiz.
If you have to critique Newton, I would say his left hand, he keeps his left hand too low. As the one thing, he keeps it down at his waist.
And so many of these young fighters do that, Floyd Mayweather style. And I don't know what happened to the old school guys. Keep your hands up, tip of the hat. Remember all that?
They all think they can do it.
Floyd ruined a lot of fighters that he didn't even get in the ring with. Same as Ali did with the rope-a-dope. That just ruined a lot of fights. Thought they could lay on the ropes. But these guys got to learn the fundamentals.
saw some of the action of round number 5. Still got 3 big title fights to go. Next up, we'll have Antonio Perez take on Liddell Haskell Rhodes.
Here we go. I think we'll see fireworks in this last round.
Here we go.
6th and final round between Lawrence Newton in the light green cheetah print. Erik Ruiz in the dark green. Good right hand from Newton.
And this Ruiz seems like he's not going anywhere. He's a tough guy.
No, he's never been stopped in 26 professional fights.
You know, because he's been out of the ring for so long, he could have held up a little bit. Going to let it all hang out. This is the last round.
Right.
This I know is my final 3 minutes. My last chance to win. I'm going to go out there and give it all.
Let the fireworks begin.
Yep.
He just missed the right hand, did Ruiz. Uppercut on the inside from Ruiz. Ruiz trying to make this a junkyard fight here in round 6. Oh, a left hook from Ruiz. No left to the side of the head from Newton.
Newton has some really good hand speed. His jab is really quick. And then he throws a combination, bam, bam, bam. He's got no hesitation.
Yeah.
He looks like an athlete. He moves like an athlete. So many times we've seen boxers come in there that are just a little bit robotic.
Right.
But he moves real smooth.
Nice jab from Newton again. Body shot from Newton. Left hook from Ruiz. Both guys going at. Good right hand from Ruiz. Final minute of the 6th and final round. Good body shot again from Ruiz. Close in on 30 seconds to go.
This is a good fight.
Very good fight.
Good fight.
Right
nice
hand.
right hand.
Good right hand from Newton. Left hook misses from Ruiz. Right from Ruiz.
This Newton has great reflexes.
6th and final round.
That was good. That was good.
It's in the
That was
book.
a very entertaining fight.
Yes,
Entertaining,
indeed.
competitive. Good work by both Erik Ruiz and Lawrence Newton.
No question about the winner, but yet it was very competitive and kept you, paying close attention all night.
Had you on edge,
After that one right hand, they're like, uh-oh, it might come again.
That's it. And I was waiting on it too. This Ruiz made a really good showing for herself. 5 years out of the ring, that's not easy. I don't think Newton wants to see many guys they don't want to see this kind of action all the time.
You have to be ready for this kind of guy. Don't just don't sleep on him. That's for sure.
No, you can't.
Don't take it for granted.
So Lawrence Newton will look to put win number 16.
Yeah, and Erik Ruiz still hasn't been stopped. And the way it looks, I don't think he'll ever be stopped.
He's tough as nails. Our man Jeremiah Gallegos has the decision and the numbers. So let's throw it to Jeremiah. Give us a decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for both of these warriors here inside the ring as we go the distance of 6 rounds. And now, fight fans, we go to our judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Gloria Martinez Russo scores his contest 59-55. Judges Daniel Fitzgerald and Franklin Mejias have this contest 58-56 to the winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, the fighting pride of Boynton Beach, Florida, B.T. Lawrence, Big Time Newton.
Lawrence Newton goes to 16-0. Erik Ruiz put up a great effort. Got 2 rounds on 2 judges' scorecards. Falls to 17-9-1. Carl, what are your final thoughts on the fight?
I thought it was the best fight so far tonight. And I think, Newton displayed great boxing skills.